starts recording because I want to record this alongside the fact that I am streaming this. How's it going, Goldie? Alright, here we go. How's it going, fellas? It's your boy, Prez. And today, we're going to be watching some absolute slop. The filthiest fucking video file from the most clickbait Nintendo YouTuber of all time. Nintendo Land. And we're just gonna jump straight into it, fellas. Hang on, before I do, I gotta let my entire server know by pinging everyone that I have started streaming. Alright, there's our first problem of the video, ladies and gents. I should pop this out into a window and put it to like the side. That would be really funny. Alright, hang on. Let's go! We got the chat in the fucking stream. This is epic. This is epic. I'm so happy. I am jumping for joy here, fellas. Hold on. Oh yeah, I paused the video. I was gonna say, this dude is trying extremely hard to like be someone like Kobanermani456, Sully Pones, and like any other 2010s Let's Play YouTuber. I'm just gonna put that out there right now. The man is failing miserably. 0 out of 10. Oh, yeah, and if you can't hear sound, please let me know so I can fix it.
Even Nintendo has come out to say that Splatoon 3 would close the 3-game trilogy off and the story would come to a wrap-up. So who...
Okay, this is like the one time this man is gonna get something right. Okay, this is where it all goes downhill from here. It's all gonna go downhill from here. Wait, is there actually no sound? Now I'm gonna actually double check and make sure there's sound. Hold on. Okay, now it's working. I had to check to make sure. We are good, fellas. Thank you for bearing with me for a split second. I'm just going to start it all over, and we're going to go from there. We're not too far in, so it should be fine.
After 3 games and 2 DLCs, Splatoon's current story comes to a close. Even Nintendo has come out to say that Splatoon 3 would close the 3-game trilogy off and the story would come to a wrap-up. So who knows?
This is like the single most accurate thing that is said throughout the entire video. From here on out, it's either going to be completely fucking wrong or just flat out stupid. So this is where it all goes downhill, boys. I don't think we're going to survive.
So sit back, relax, grab your favorite snack, and get ready to dive into the world.
I'm not even going to lie, bro.
Splatoon.
Some of the editing in this video is like pretty good. I'll hand it to you.
I'm in danger.
Bro, this shit got dark. What the fuck?
Our story starts 12,000
What
years
is
ago,
this? What? What the fuck is this? No! No! He's using AI! What the fuck? No! Oh no! He's using computer-rendered art pieces!
Everything but one nuclear warhead found itself heading to the Antarctica region, where it then melted all of the polar ice caps, resulting in a huge tsunami that...
Okay, I'm gonna need a fact check on this. Silver, since you're here, you know most about the fucking Splatoon lore. Is this fact, or is this cap? I know it had something to do with a nuclear warhead, but I'm pretty sure it didn't. I'm pretty sure it didn't land in the middle of the fucking Arctic Ocean. Yeah, Loreman Silver, is this true? This is about to be a factor cap session, fellas. Every time he gets something right, he gets a point. But everything he gets wrong, he gets a bad point. He gets the nega point. How's it going, fellas? Post-edit Prez here. I've come to make a bit of a correction here. For everything that this man gets wrong, a glass of milk will be getting spoiled. I don't make the rules, but technically I do. Mugens, fuck you. This is because of you.
Would cover the globe as rising sea levels began to rise at monstrous rates. Humanity was doomed, and with the rising sea levels, there was hardly any place for them to escape their inevitable extinction. This would be the downfall and extinction of the human race as we knew it, but not for everybody, at least not right away. We do have some survivors, and some of them with their own stories. For instance, one of those survivors being the Professor, whose last plan was to pass down humanity's knowledge to the next intelligent life. In order to do so, he created Tartar, an AI designed with the sole purpose in mind. The Professor would cryogenically freeze the last mammal on Earth, being a small cat named Judd. But the cryogenic chamber was also able to create a clone of Judd, so that way he would not be alone, as he was going to be sealed for over 10,000. After reaching the edge of the solar system, the rocket was struck by debris and was forced to return to Earth, but ran out of fuel in the process. The Arc Polaris would drift aimlessly in space for 10,000 years.
Oh my god! How did you get this fucking wrong, bro? You're shitting me. Hold up. You're shitting me. Bro, you have it right in front of you. You have it right in front of you. It says for 12,000 years, bro. What are you doing, bro? Unless I'm like freaking out for no particular reason. I'm pretty sure he got that wrong. And the answer is like right in front of him. What? It's right there, bro. For 12,000 years, he had dreamed.
Now back to the survivors on Earth. A lot of them would build giant underground facilities to try to live in. Well, as long as they could, until eventually they were all wiped out. But one of the group of survivors actually found refuge in a very interesting spot. In the odds of 42,791 to 1, some humans survived. And yes, they took refuge in the very same cataclysmic volcano that caused a lot of their own demise. The volcano was now dormant, so they took refuge deep inside the crater. But this refuge would now be known as the home of Alterna for the last of the human race. But probably due to even more rising sea levels and nuclear fallout, they would have to seal themselves down here, presumably forever.
Okay, my bad, I forgot to unmute my mic. This sounds pretty accurate so far. So far, so good. I'll hand him that. He gets a good point.
Now, ORCA stands for Omniscient Recording Computer of Alterna, which would simply...
Holy shit, he got something else right. That's crazy. That's another point on the board.
Observe and record data for the scientists and just everything that was going on down here. Now that pool of seawater within the crater was actually very important to the scientists because it was teeming with sea life still, and it was here that the scientists were able to experiment on the squids, where they found a way to make liquid crystals from the bodily fluids of the squids. Apparently these crystals had mind-reading.
Okay, I know this is like an editing aesthetic thing right now, but what the fuck is with this typewriting sound in the background? And then he just gives the text the most basic fucking font in the entire world, bro. You could have chosen a better font for this, and yet you chose Arial or Helvetica, the fucking Twitter font, to like put this in, bro. You could have put the fucking Splatoon font if you wanted to. Oh, and the score's like 2-1 right now.
Capabilities that could output imagery that matches the viewer's innermost thoughts. So they used these crystals and covered the walls and roof of Alterna and showed a blue sky and green grass, and actually made people feel like they were still on the Earth back outside before all the chaos broke out. And this would always be the only image that would be repeated on the screens, because that's what was on the minds and the dreams of the humans. The shelter that once protected the last of humanity had now become humanity's tomb.
Okay, yeah, so far so good. So far so good. All right, I'll give him that. He gets another good point. All right, so it's like 3-1 right now, yeah? Yeah, 3-1.
After
3-2. Yeah. The good points were leading.
fashion and freshness would now form their own colonies in groups all across the globe.
Okay, we're getting somewhere, right? Yeah, like this is still good. I'm not giving him a point yet. I still gotta see. But like I'm pretty sure we're on the right track still, right?
We now enter what is known as the mollusk era, and once again, rising sea levels make it hard to fit everyone on land. Even the new Inklings and Octolings need to fight for this remaining piece of land because they can no longer survive in the ocean. Now,
What? Oh shit. Oh my oh god, fuck. Oh shit. I saw I saw the fucking AI SpongeBob. Nah, bro, this isn't even the SpongeBob Island. You know what this is? You know what this is? Hold up. It's the fucking island from the JoJo Siwa music video, bro. Look at it. Look at it. That is the fucking island from the JoJo Siwa music video. Like no cap. Look at the similarities. I'm that's pretty uncanny.
his designer, Sheldon, so it was a pretty good chance that he was also the weapons expert of the Squidbeak platoon back in the Great War. And on a side note, he would also get his own museum named after him, being the Schellendorf Institute, which is pretty much also working as a turf war battle map.
Wait, chat, is this accurate? Is this if it is, I didn't know that. Is this true? Cause okay, yeah, a Moses Schellendorf. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of weird for him to like bring this up in the middle of the fucking like just yeah, it's strange.
As well. The first big battle of the war would mark a win for the Octarian forces, because, no joke, the Inklings could not wake up early enough for the battle. Yeah, that's a real thing. All the underground networks and passageways would be interconnected thanks to a entranceway through a pot kettle. Yeah, but down below ground they would plan the revenge. And
did he just say pot kettle? He did not just call that a pot kettle. It is a fucking tea kettle, bro. It is a teapot. It is a fucking teapot. It is a kettle. Not a fucking pot kettle, bro. You are high on the fucking devil's lettuce if you think that is a pot kettle. Minus a point.
Also create military compounds known as the underground bases of Octo Valley and Octo Canyon. But as for the Octarians that weren't enlisting in the army...
Jesus Christ, bro. What is that? What is Octoland? What is this? What the fuck is this spelling? No, bro. No. Oh, I'm not gonna survive this, boys. This is so bad. This is so bad. I can't believe, how have we not found this yet, bro? Where's Octopolis, man? This is straight up Octopolis from Splatoon 57. This is crazy.
They had a giant...
Actually, hold up. I haven't... I'm giving them 6 bad points for this.
City known as Octoland, where a lot of them would reside. One of these residents of
What? Octoland! They don't call it that! It's not even called that! What the fuck?
Octoland was a Octoling named Marina, and she was actually enlisted in the Special Forces unit for DJ Octavio and eventually recruited by him to be amongst his finest recruits. And Marina was good friends with another Octoling named Oct, which didn't take school as seriously as Marina, which led her to being left at security and Marina being high in the rankings. Marina would go on to follow Octavio, which would now become a DJ in the underground of Octoland, and Oct would pursue her own career as a DJ known as DJ.
I just realized I was muted this whole time. I'm like so baffled right now. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I had to go back a bit. I had to really think about what I was going to say. I can't believe I forgot to unmute my. I'm just gonna leave my mic unmuted for now. You guys are just gonna have to bear with me chewing on rice crackers. Anyway, bro, he got this picture fucking wrong, is what I was saying. And this picture isn't even of like Marina following him as a DJ. Yeah, DJ Octavio became a fucking DJ. But she got promoted to like second in command, didn't she? Like right below like Octavio. In Splatoon 2, Sunken Scroll number 2 reveals that the final battle was actually interpreted as a huge concert to the Octarian audience. And if you look closely, Marina is present and jamming out to the music. This fucking picture isn't even from when she was following him. This is straight up from the first game's final boss sequence. This is insane, bro. How do you get this wrong, bro? Did you not read this shit from the fucking Sunken Scroll? Did you just like straight up rip this from a Sunken Scroll like wiki page and not read the fucking description?
DJ in the underground of Octoland, and Oct would pursue her own career as a DJ known as DJ Deadfish, which unfortunately would come to an abrupt end as
I'm pretty sure she was just called Deadfish. There wasn't a DJ. It's in the Octoland website. It's not, wait, I'm pretty sure she's not called DJ Deadfish. It's just Deadfish, right? Yeah, there's no DJ. Okay, I figured as much. What the fuck is wrong with this dude, man?
the Inklings may have won the turf war.
Wait, what did I miss? Oh, it was the fucking picture, right? Was it the picture? Was it this? The fucking... Was it... Were you talking about this? Because, yes, this is wrong. I'm pretty sure. The turf war started 2,000 years ago, not right. Yeah, that's right. That's so... I can't believe I fucking forgot about that. I knew the fucking turf war started, like, way before that. Oh, dude. If this was Ace Attorney, bro, you'd lose all your credibility points, just saying.
Your Honor, League of Legends. Death.
Oh no!
The modern era starts, right? Yeah. Okay.
The overall power for all of Inkopolis came from the Great Zapfish, and it helped to power pretty much everything for the entire area. But one day it goes completely missing, but there's only one person that knows exactly where it went. Yep, that's Cap'n Cuttlefish, but he's just a lot older now. He tells us that it's been stolen by his long-lost rival being DJ Octavio and the Octarians, who were striking back for revenge. Well, Cap'n Cuttlefish is making a new Squidbeak Splatoon, and this time he's using agents in order to infiltrate Octo Valley. You find out later in the campaign that Agents 1 and 2 are actually the Squid Sisters, which are two pop star idols from Inkopolis, which also turn out to be the grandchildren of Captain Cuttlefish.
Okay, no, he's got that right. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, they're grandchildren.
And fun fact, they're called the Squid Sisters, but they're actually cousins. Yeah,
Holy shit, he got it right. He got it right, folks. He got it right. Round of applause, he got it right. For once, someone from a clickbait Nintendo channel knows that the Squid Sisters are not in fact sisters.
But your job as Agent 3 is to infiltrate this valley and go through various different obstacles in order to...
Here we go. With the fucking spelling. How hard is it? How hard is it, bro? Oh, too big. How hard is it, bro? To put a space and a capital V for the fucking area. Is that so hard? Are you like unable to put a fucking space in between Octo and Valley and then capitalize the V? Oh my god, the inconsistencies. Wait, he did say Octobots, didn't he?
Past human. Why are you... They're wireless, baby. years, and thanks to the new their mighty octo weapons in order to collect the mini Zapfish as well, which can also hold lots of power.
No, he said
in
octo
order to take out all the Octarians. As Agent 3 is tracking down DJ Octavio and the Great Zapfish, your job is to also take out the Octobots and their mighty.
Oh, you were so close! You were so close, bro. He said Octobots at the beginning. I didn't even catch that. And then right after he says octo weapons. Oh my god. He was so unbelievably close. He fucking... he missed it so bad. He almost got it, man. I gotta give him a bad point for that. Okay, ignoring the fucking font here, I just want to say, like, the sounds you hear, I don't know if any of you know this, the sounds you hear in, like, the arenas before you, like, start the fight, or in, like, right after, like, that was completely unintentional, and even the director of the first game didn't even realize that these sounds were playing in the background. Isn't it the Deep Sea Metro? Oh, no. I mean, it might, but I don't think so. I don't think anyone's ever made that connection. It could be, though.
Okay, I'm done, I swear. But during Agent 3's journey, he finds out that Captain Cuttlefish actually gets captured by DJ Octavio. So
okay, this is a bit nitpicky considering you can change the gender of Agent 3 in later games, but pretty sure canonically Agent 3 is a girl or a female. So, bad point.
So not only does he have to save the Great Zapfish, but he also has to save Captain Cuttlefish. And then finally at the end, he comes face to face with DJ Octavio himself. After sucking up the Great Zapfish and using its power, he's able to power his entire arena and even the Great Octobot King, which is pretty much a giant DJ stage. But right when things were getting bleak, Agents 1 and 2, being Callie and Marie, turn on their hit song.
Hold up. The Great Octobot King, I'm pretty sure that's just Octavio's title, isn't it? Like when the boss fight starts, you know how it flashes the name? I'm pretty sure that like the Octobot King is just Octavio's title, right? It's not the name of the fucking like weapon he's using. No, it's the robot? Okay, never mind.
But to celebrate, they host a giant Splatfest in the final one for Splatoon 1, which results in people picking one of two options in order to join a team, and the final one being Callie versus Marie, putting the two pop stars against each other, and Marie would come out.
Actually, it kind of does, because this Splatfest decided who would be the antagonist of the next game. That was the whole premise of it. Like, this Splatfest led up to the events of Splatoon 2. The results of this was what decided who would be the antagonist. Oh, did he say Splatoon 1 story mode? Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. That makes sense. Placement is
but
weird.
something so minor and inconvenient like a Splatfest would actually influence the further story of Splatoon.
Okay, I figured as much.
2 years later, we move on to Inkopolis Square, the events for the second
Wacky.
game, where things are a little different now. Agent 3 and Captain Cuttlefish both went on vacation, and after the recent...
Buddy, you used the wrong image! You used the wrong image! Hold up.
Agent 3...
He's using their Splatoon 3 art, bro! No! That's fucking Craig Cuttlefish and Captain 3. You fucking imbecile. If you're gonna use the art, use the right one!
and Captain Cuttlefish both went on vacation, and after the recent Splatfest, Callie went on a TV drama and Marie started her own talk show, until one day, both the Great Zapfish and Callie go missing. Now obviously we know who took the Great Zapfish, but why would that same person also take Callie this time around? I mean, where else would she be? Where did she go? Now with Captain Cuttlefish and Agent 3 on vacation and Callie...
Is bro just not even gonna talk about the fucking Splatoon side story that they made in between the games? Is he just, like, not gonna reference that at, like, it completely? He just, like, straight up says, oh, they were doing the thing until Callie goes missing. No, bro. Fucking Marie went out of town to see her fucking family, and then right when she comes back, Callie's fucking missing. Also, I probably said Callie went. I meant Marie went to fucking Calamari County. And when she got back, she found out that fucking Callie was missing. Like, oh my god. Yep, minus point. You got the fucking nega point, bitch.
Coming up missing, it's up to Marie to lead the brand new Squid Beak Splatoon, and that leads us to our brand new Inkling that comes into Octo Canyon this time around, and that will be Agent 4. It appears that DJ Octavio had escaped from his snow globe prison, and they chased him all the way here in Octo Canyon, the second location of the Octarians. Now the story here doesn't get much deeper, it's kind of the same exact story from the first game. Go around.
No. Because Splatoon 2's Hero Mode has more lore surrounding what happened in between games. And it talks about Salmon Run. Are you fucking dense, bro? Talk about the Sunken Scrolls!
Talk about the alligator! Of course, Agent 4 is met with even more Octarians and Octobots to destroy.
Oh my god! He used Octobots again. These are Octo weapons. Does that look like a fucking robot to you? That is clearly a big ass roller, bro.
So pretty much after her split with Marie, she actually made friends with someone.
They didn't split, bro. They didn't split. Marie went home to Calamari County to see her parents. Callie stayed behind. They did not split, you fucking Nimrod.
The Octolings and Octarians until she came face to face with DJ Octavio, where he would place mind-controlling shades on her. And yes, DJ Octavio was back with the Octobot King 2, which essentially is the same exact fight, but taking place in one little arena. But this time, Callie is helping DJ Octavio as she's throwing things like suction and splat bombs at the player. About halfway through the fight, Marie flies in on a flying truck driven by Sheldon. She uses a splatter scope in order to snipe Callie.
Did he just say splatter scope, bro? Did he just say splatter scope? No, bro. No. Where is the scope? Where do you see a motherfucking scope? Oh my god. Do you see a fucking scope on that charger, my guy? Where is the scope? That is not a scope! Marie's weapon is not a splatter scope, bro! No, that is not. Marie's weapon is not a splatter scope, and I can tell you exactly why. Okay, hold up. Let me cook. I'm pretty sure she uses a charger. Her favorite weapon class is the charger. She is seen to use a hero charger, bro. When you use an amiibo in Splatoon 1, you don't get a fucking splatter scope. You get the fucking charger. The regular charger without a scope. That is not a scope. That is an iron sight. Learn me, bro. You get fucking 57 mega points, bro. You're a fucking idiot.
In the face and knock off the hypnotizing sunglasses. Of course,
it's called Hypno Shades, you idiot. Just call them the actual name. They are Hypno Shades.
Of course, Marie has no choice but to do the one and only thing that could snap her back to normal is, of course, pull out a boombox and play the Calamari Incantation once again, but a new version, of course, the remix. And of course, this is enough to bring Callie back to the good guys, and Callie and Marie are once again together. The Squid Sisters are back, baby. As the two cheer on Agent 4 and the crowd goes nuts in the background, Sheldon flies in the Rainmaker, a super powerful weapon for a specific Rainmaker game mode, but you can now use it against DJ Octavio. And as the two fight each other high above the battle ring, eventually Agent 4 slams the Rainmaker right in the face of DJ Octavio, defeating him once again. Agent 4 now is the new hero and saves the day once again, and you will not believe where they put DJ Octavio this time. A snow globe. Not just any snow globe, it's the same one. He'll never get out of that one.
Ah! He spelled it wrong! A sanitized world, bro. Oh, this is making me lose my kindergarten level writing skills, bro. Yeah, -5 right there, bro. Take that shit.
And they just don't have a clue what's going on, and the Octoling has also lost their memory as well. The Octoling then finally comes up to a lone telephone that tells the Octoling that they are participant number 10,008, which gives this Octoling the name 8, and then eventually...
Okay. The phone itself didn't give Agent 8 their name, okay? He's partly right, because they call 8 experiment like number 10,008. No, it's Captain Cuttlefish who calls them Agent 8, not the fucking phone. That's a minus point right there. That's a nega point right there.
Changed by Captain Cuttlefish to be Agent 8. This telephone claims that it can help them reach the Promised Land and pretty much just escape this area if they help the telephone to collect 4 things. Yes, they're called things. So Agent 8 and Captain Cuttlefish decide to jump on the subway that's guided by Sea Cucumber, who helps to guide them through various different challenge rooms in order to find these 4 things. Some of these challenge rooms is just about clearing obstacles, but some of them are also to fight these weird green Octolings. But Agent 8 will continue to go through all the challenge rooms, fighting tons of green Octoling enemies and even green Octobot enemies as well that Agent 4 previously fought in the...
I said this once, and I will say it again. Motherfucker, does that look like a goddamn robot to you? That is an octo weapon. An octo weapon!
But Agent 8 finally completes the task and collects all 4 of the things and then brings them back to the phone. The phone starts freaking out and starts building some sort of contraption that looks a lot like a blender and tells them to walk inside it to get into the Promised Land.
It looks a lot like a blender. Bitch, that is a blender!
Which, yeah, that's not a good idea. Before the two are blended up, Pearl and Marina jump in to save the day.
Oh, no! 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 I'm losing it. I'm going crazy, bro. I'm going oogly goo right now, fellas. Pearl and Marina, don't save them. It was Agent 3!
Which are the 2 brand new idols for Inkopolis Square. Marina tries to send in a hack to shut the program down, but it's unsuccessful, so she has to call in for help from Agent 3.
Bro! Oh my god. Yeah, that's exactly my point. That was not... That was not Marina and Pearl's doing. All they did was send out the distress beacon.
Agent 8 has to sneak their way past various different green Octoling guards.
Okay. I'm gonna explain one thing to you, Nintendo Land. Fernando. Listen to me. This is an Octoling, alright? Yeah, you see? Humanoid figure, tentacle hair, you know? That's an Octoling. This is a fucking Octarian. You see how they're part of a goddamn tentacle? How they've not grown into a fucking humanoid? That is an Octarian. You see these? These are regular Octarians, bro. These right here are fucking sanitized Octarians. Get it right, man.
8 then comes upon a factory room where they're slowly piecing together what's actually happening here. With the giant incubators full of Octarians and Octolings being covered in green goop, we find out eventually from the telephone that this is a process of sanitization, where it's covering these Octolings and Octarians in this green goop and transforming their minds, making them work for the telephone. Agent 8 finally makes
It's not a hypnosis thing. Silver, correct me if I'm wrong. I can say this with about 100% certainty. Sanitization does not work like that. It completely erases any fucking like thought in the user's brain and makes them into a hollow shell of their former self. Like, am I wrong? Am I on the right track? Okay, I'm right. Okay, I thought so. Because I'm pretty sure sanitization, how it works, it just completely clears you of like any free will, any like thought you have, and makes you into like a hollow shell. Because he got that wrong. Okay, he didn't just like slap on some fucking green ink on an Octoling and say, hey, you're possessed now, you work for me.
it to the top of the giant underground facility to come face to face with not only Captain Cuttlefish, who once again is tied up, but also Agent 3, who is now partly sanitized. That's right, Agent 8 has to battle Agent 3 the same way they did in the past. After a hard-fought battle, Agent 8 comes out victorious and defeats Agent 3. Agent 8 finally arises from the facility where they can finally be above ground and see the sun for themselves. After spending most of their entire life underground with the rest of the Octarians and Octolings, this was a new freedom that they never thought they'd see. This is the same telephone that the professor made as an AI over 12,000 years ago.
Wait, is that not, hold on, is that actually not the same, the Dave statue? Hold up, I gotta look this up. The latter god, oh! Nil's statue bears a striking resemblance to the depictions of Greek gods Hermes and Helios, which look like these. Oh, can't show that. My bad. And Helios. Okay, yeah. See, that's what I thought. I knew it wasn't a... well, I didn't know. I'm not a history buff. But, yeah, that's not the David statue. I knew it looked familiar. I had a feeling it was from, like, the Vaporwave thing, but I didn't know what, like, the actual statue was called.
Again, his primary focus and purpose in this world is to pass on human knowledge to the next life form, but Tartar wanted to enslave life under his rule instead, as he felt that the Inklings and Octolings and Octarians were unworthy and wanted to remake new life on Earth with his new raw material. His plan is to use a giant laser that would come out.
That's not a laser. That's not a laser. Bro is starting to sound like Marjorie Taylor Greene with these fucking Jewish space lasers shit, bro. Those are not, that was not a laser. What's next? He's gonna say the fucking killer wave is a giant fucking laser? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro. That is not a laser. You got 57 more nega points.
Out of a cannon from the statue's mouth, but yeah, it would shoot a giant green sanitized goop liquid at the entirety of Inkopolis and sanitize everybody in one clean swoop. Commander Tartar pretty much wants to make a perfect life based off of his own image. Marina finds a way to take out the machine because it uses solar.
I'm pretty sure it was not Tartar's own image, but the image he was programmed. Oh, it was his own image? Like, am I wrong? I'm pretty sure it was like the image he was programmed with by the professor. Silver, if you're still... Wait, no? Silver, if you're still in here, yeah, can you confirm that? Why the fuck am I asking? I should have been paying attention more, man. I literally played this, like, last year. Okay, he's gonna double check.
Energy, so covering the entire statue in ink would definitely solve the issue, but they didn't have enough to bring the entire... Marina finds a way to take out the machine, and preventing the sun from energizing the beam. So with the clock ticking, Agent 8...
From energizing the beam? Nah, you mean energizing the fucking cannon, bro. What? Energizing the beam. Bro, what the fuck is this? Goddamn Pokemon. where the sun is charging up a fucking solar beam. Bitch, it's the fucking cannon that's charging, not the beam itself.
It covers the entirety of the NILS statue, from top to bottom, detonating every single hyper bomb that's in sight, eventually covering the entire statue in pink ink. Job is done and the laser fire should now be a lot weaker. Now sets up for a perfect opportunity for Pearl to use her brand new killer whale, also known as the Princess Cannon, and it fires a massive laser.
It was his own direction? Okay, never mind. Okay, I thought it was something. It was like a direction he inherited from the scientist, from the professor. Guess I was wrong there. Never mind. Oh yeah, this part. Bro, you're flat out wrong. This particular killer whale is called the Princess Cannon, but the way you said it implies that all killer whales are called princess cannons. So I'm going to give you another bad point for that.
As the NILS statue fires its laser as well, thankfully to the weakened beam, Pearl...
That is not a laser. That is not a laser. Due to spending all those millennia isolated and alone, the AI stop process. Okay. Okay, that makes sense now. Never mind.
Strength is able to prevail, and the statue and Commander Tartar both get absolutely obliterated. Inkopolis was now saved, thanks to the help of Pearl and Marina, and obviously Agent 3 and Agent 8 and Captain Cuttlefish. They did it. It took a group effort, but Inkopolis was saved. At least for now. And now, Octolings would start to emerge from underground, such as Marina and Agent 8. Others would now rise above and join the Inklings in living together. I don't know how there's enough turf for everybody to live on now, but it seems to work out, at least at the moment. However, there's still some weird things happening back in Inkopolis. For instance, this weird shop opens up called Salmon Run, and it's actually paying young Inklings and Octolings to go hunt salmonid in order to hunt them for their golden eggs, which is very strange. And they don't really hesitate, they just take the job in order to get some payment in order to look fresh, of course. But for some reason, all these salmonids start to invade the lands close to Inkopolis, so they will go out in squads in order to take out the salmonid and to collect their golden eggs.
No, it's not a laser because it's literal fucking ink spewing out of it. But yeah, this is weird timing to go into Salmon Run, you're right. Stages we play are the salmonid swim zones, which is the salmonid's territory. Yeah, I know. I was just about to say that. It's not. It was never a salmonid territory in the actual sunken scroll itself. It's literally the salmonids going in migration in their own territory. That's so wrong.
Because that's what their boss, Mr. Grizz, is having them do, is defeating these salmonid and collecting their eggs in the giant baskets. But it's very strange, and we don't really know why these salmonid are invading in the first place, or...
They're not invading, they're migrating, you idiot! They migrate every 70 years!
Why we even need to hunt them. Of course, we also get a final Splatfest to celebrate between all the Inklings and Octolings now working together and all having fun in the same area, but this one once again pits the idols against each other, but instead of it being Pearl versus Marina, it's now Chaos versus Order. And Team Chaos, being Pearl's side, obviously wins the Splatfest, which once again...
Okay, I get, the final Splatfest here decides what happens in the next one, but here's my thing. This had nothing to do with the story, okay? It only determined where we're going from the third game. This had no lore implications whatsoever. This man is crazy, bro. This guy's off his fucking rocker.
Will have major implications on the very next game.
It did not! It didn't! What do you mean major implications into the next game, bro? It didn't do anything!
5 years later, after the events of Splatoon 2, we move on to Splatoon 3, where we visit the Splatlands. If you remember from the beginning of the story, the Splatlands is where the Inklings and Octolings originate from. It's the land of fresh beginnings, somewhat of a holy and very respected site for them. But everything now seems a lot more normal. The Inklings and Octolings are all hanging out with each other, the Great Zapfish is not being stolen by DJ Octavio, so threats are at an all-time low right now. But the Salmonid are beginning to get a lot more aggressive, as the Inklings and Octolings are taking even more of their eggs and wiping them out wave after wave after wave. And now they're getting very upset and moving into the mainland, where they're actually taking over the battle maps all over Inkopolis. And they're even releasing giant boss Salmonid all over the place, trying to defeat the Inklings and Octolings from taking their eggs. But Mr.
I'm fairly certain you're still wrong, because I'm pretty sure they're still going through their migration phase. To play devil's advocate, maybe he's referencing side order with the major implications comment. I don't know, Nintendo Land just sounds insane. I don't think he would, no, that still wouldn't make sense, because side order is literally just a concept of what would have happened if order won. Like, it's, because that's what the actual description on the website says. Hold on, let me look it up. He's yapping all these fucking crazy nonsensical, like, Joe Biden sleepy rants and shit. I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Grizz insists that they continue working hard, so that's exactly what they will do. Well, this time, our new hero will be known as the new Agent 3, and he actually has a little Salmonid buddy with him, as he got lost from his Salmonid pack. Once again, we stumble upon Cap'n Cuttlefish, and
that's not Cap'n Cuttlefish. And also, hold on, let me replay this part.
Hero will be known as the new Agent 3, and he actually has a little Salmonid buddy with him, as he got lost from his Salmonid pack. Once again, we stumble upon...
Okay, okay, never mind. Going back to this, I thought he said something else. That's not Cap'n Cuttlefish, that is Craig Cuttlefish, you fucking idiot!
Did I say the Great Zapfish wasn't taken again?
Excuse me.
Yep, it's been taken again.
Wow!
There's also some weird goop with hair on it called Fuzzy Ooze, and every time we touch it,
bro, why do you call it fuzzy goop? Just call it fucking fuzzy ooze, man.
we turn into a mammal. Thankfully, we have Small Fry with us, our little Salmonid, which we can use the power of Power Egg, but eventually the new Agent 3 and Cap'n Cuttlefish come upon the source of the Fuzzy Ooze, which is a giant sealed door underneath the ground, but also flies in DJ Octavio.
Wait,
He flies
hold up.
packing hair on them? Yep, just like the Fuzzy Ooze, it seems like the Octarians have been infected by the things and become some type of weird octo-mammal hybrid. But eventually the new Agent 3 and Cap'n Cuttlefish come upon the source of the Fuzzy Ooze, which is a giant sealed door underneath the ground.
I like how he's, like, really showing the giant sealed door. Like, this is such a cool door, guys. You see that? I like the legs this door has. This is really cool.
DJ Octavio gets defeated and his Octobot crashes down on the giant plate in the ground. DJ Octavio doubles down.
It's a plate, bro. That's a door. It went from being a door to a plate.
On the fact that he did not take the Great Zapfish, and he has no clue what's going on with his Fuzzy Ooze, and he's losing lots of his army. All of a sudden, the giant vaulted doors start breaking open.
Okay, bro. What the fuck? It's either a door or a vault, man. You're going all these different wibbly-wobbly fucking directions, man. Finally, a coherent fucking thought.
And then the Fuzzy Ooze grabs them and pulls them in.
I'm gonna replay that. I'm gonna replay that at 0.25 speed, so we can listen to how fucking idiotic this man sounds.
Open and the Fuzzy Ooze grabs them and pulls them in.
Do you guys see what I just found wrong with that sentence? How many people did you see that Fuzzy Ooze pull in, okay? I'm gonna put 3 options on the screen. I'm gonna play some fucking Jeopardy music, and you guys are gonna decide, alright? Was it A? Was it 75 people? Shut the fuck up, Alexa. Was it B? Was it 1 person? Or C? Was it the entire Nintendo Land fan base? Okay? Playing it now. fellas. If you chose B, one person, you got it right. Give yourselves a round of applause.
But then the new Agent 3 wakes up in a mysterious underground area. Down here are the Squid sisters, Callie and Marie, and the original Agent 3, who also have been sucked into this mess. And as you can see on Agent 3's face, they've been through way too much in this series already. Down here are the Squid sisters, Callie and Marie, and the original Agent 3.
Motherfucker, yeah, it's the original Agent 3, but where the fuck is their title, man? That is Captain 3. That is a war veteran right there, bro. Salute your veterans. All right, donate to your local veterans affairs place charity thing. No, like seriously, like jokes aside, go do that.
Who also have been sucked into this mess. And as you can see on Agent 3's face, they've been through way too much in this series already. As the new Agent 3, you are now tasked with clearing all the fuzzy ooze from all the different sections of Alterna, and that includes the giant batches that are stuck to the rocket launch site. A series of challenge floors taking out fuzzy Octarians, but also 3 brand new creatures as well. These 3 creatures seem to be guarding giant vaults.
Hang on, I'm getting a phone call. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. That was Reggie Fils-Aimé and the current Nintendo of America president, Doug Bowser. They called me to say to keep cooking this guy. I'm absolutely flambeing. I'm cooking, roasting, baking, and even air frying this motherfucker. Anyway, yeah. He called deep cut creatures, bro. That is so racist. Like, you call them creatures, and you flash the black character in the idol group. That's crazy, man.
First one being named Fry, which is an inkling of some sort, and is
Fry, an inkling of some sort. Bitch, that is an inkling, bro. That is that is so racist, man. Oh my, well, wait. Silver, this is your chance, bro. He's gonna reveal that cuttlefish are in this game. Cuddlings are in this game, bro. That's crazy.
The second vault is protected by an octoling named Shiver, who is in good relations and is trained by
oh my god. Okay, so you call Fry some sort of inkling, but now all of a sudden when Shiver shows up on the screen, they're like, oh, Shiver's an octoling. That's crazy, bro. I know you're trying so hard to hide your racism, and it shows.
Sharks. And the third and final vault is protected by a giant manta ray named Big Man. If you defeat all 3 of them and open their...
Okay, he got it right. He got it right. I was very close. He's not racist to Shiver or Big Man, but he's racist to Fry. That's crazy.
3 random objects. Once again, it seems like the things are back. Halfway through...
These are not things! These are not things, bro! These are not things at all! These are fucking parts! These are hidden treasures of Alterna! Are you fucking kidding me?
Your adventure, you find out that Captain Cuttlefish gets kidnapped once again, and we find...
Well, guys, it looks like that intro cutscene in Splatoon 3 was all for nothing, because we only now get to find out that Captain Cuttlefish, not even Captain Cuttlefish at this point, Crank Cuttlefish, gets fucking kidnapped through an audio transmission.
Do you remember Bear number 3 being the only sole survivor?
Buddy, my brother in Christ, you have chosen the absolute dumbest time to fucking put this here, bro. This goes at the end, man.
Power eggs would also be used to fill a rocket ship in order to get him into outer space.
I'm done, fellas. I am so done. The power eggs, the golden eggs, are not what powers the fucking ship, bro! I am so done with this! Fuck you! I hope you have a good Labor Day! Oh my god, this is so bad. The golden eggs were to create the fuzzy ooze, not to power the rocket.
And pretty much the Inklings and Octolings have been slowly working to defeat themselves in the long run. So yes, the Salmonid have been hunted for so long now simply due to the fact that the Inklings and Octolings needed their eggs. Mr. Grizz explains that he needs Captain Cuttlefish in his brain as well, because he claims to require the spirit, the vessel, and the wisdom of ages. Now the wisdom of ages is definitely Captain Cuttlefish, and the vessel being the great rocket ship.
What the actual fuck is this man yapping about, dude? What? Hold on, I gotta see this.
Because he claims to require the spirit, the vessel, and the wisdom of ages.
What the fuck is the spirit? The spirit, the vessel, and the wisdom of ages. Why did Mr. Grizz kidnap Cuttlefish? To my understanding, he doesn't serve a purpose to the operation in any way. The great Zapfish is needed to power the rocket's launch, but what does old Craig do? He needed, quote, the vessel, the spirit, and the wisdom of ages. Your brain contains the most beautiful essence I need. I think the vessel is either the rocket or the fuzzy ooze. Grizz, egotistical psycho he is, probably considers himself as having the wisdom of ages, so Cuttlefish probably has a spirit. He claims that he requires the spirit, the vessel, and the wisdom of ages, and dehydrates Cuttlefish to this end before boarding the... Okay, we don't know what Cuttlefish was used for. Okay, what the fuck did he bring this up for? What? None of that was confirmed. Okay.
Appearance, and we find out that they are members from a group called Deep Cut,
yeah.
which is Splatsville's big idols. That they felt like this is the sacred land and they needed to protect what was in the vaults.
Buddy, my brother in Christ, why the fuck are you putting this in now? They were introduced at the beginning!
And they didn't mean any harm. The new Agent 3 makes his way through a facility very similar to that of what Agent 8 did in the Octo expansion, eventually making their way all the way to the top of the rocket launch site. As the new Agent 3 makes their way up to the top of the terminal, they'll also see a giant incubator with the great Zapfish inside. Now it's unclear if this is the power of the great ooze or simply power the rocket ship, but
Nintendo Land, I'm gonna need you to repeat what you just said slowly. You did not just say the great Zapfish was either used to power the fucking rocket ship or spread the fuzzy ooze. Think about what you just said right there, bro. It's called the great Zapfish, something you literally referred to powering other things, and you are now asking the question of whether it spread the fuzzy ooze or if it powered the fucking rocket. Think about it, man. You have the literal answer in your fucking hands. You have the script to this video in your fucking face. Are you shitting me right now?
But yes, as you can see, he did in fact kidnap the great Zapfish. Thanks to the new Agent 3, they all make it up to the top of the rocket where they see Captain Cuttlefish had been drained from Mr. Grizz. He has absolutely no juice or life left in him. He's just a sad, dead corpse of a squid. But then Mr. Grizz appears.
Say his name.
Alright, yeah, let me know when you see him, chat. That's Captain Cuttlefish, right? Am I tripping balls right now? That is Captain Cuttlefish. That is Craig Cuttlefish, right? Like in the flesh, this motherfucker's alive. Does he look dead to you? Does the man look fucking dead to you? Bro, like, are you fucking high?
And he's covered in fuzzy ooze goop as well, and he tells everybody that he is to make a restored world of mammals once again, since every single mammal seems to be extinct outside of Judd and Little Judd. It seems like in his own way he's taking after the footsteps of Commander Tartar, well, if he had feet. The old Agent 3 runs over to Captain Cuttlefish and sheds a tear as he holds him in his...
He just said he's taking on the same role as Commander Tartar if he had feet. Bro, did Tartar have fucking hands, bro? Did he have fucking hands to begin with? I didn't fucking think so.
and they catch up to Mr. Grizz just in time. The new Agent 3 and Small Fry team up together in order to take out Mr. Grizz. After pinning Mr. Grizz against a wall, he then
Where's the wall? Where the fuck is the wall? In the footage, his hero shot is no. Oh my god, it's not. And he threw Small Fry at the weakness, bro. That is a minus 267. That is 267 bad points, bro. That is so. Oh my god. But no, seriously, guys. Where the fuck is the wall, bro? Unless the wall is John Cena, there is no fucking wall behind Mr. Grizz right there.
explodes the rocket, sending the Inkling flying. But the new Agent 3 is rescued by none other than DJ Octavio. Yep, he's for the good guys now, and really just for the entire planet. Of course, down on Earth, what else are the pop stars to do in this time of need? Yep, sing the Calamari Incantation version 3, baby. Back in space, Small Fry begins to glow, a blue aura, and fly up into the stars. Small Fry gathers with the marine life energy in the stars and becomes Huge Fry, which apparently is foretold as a legend. In one of the sunken scrolls, it mentions that long ago, our splattered lands were almost washed away by a great flood. All was presumed lost until three lights appeared and united to consume the disaster. Thankful for their salvation, the townsfolk—
Oh my god, guys! He finally quotes directly from a fucking sunken scroll. Let's give him a round of applause, fellas. Oh yeah, he finally uses a sunken scroll in this video. This is insane.
through a festival with 3 portable shrines as a tribute.
Also, this doesn't confirm jack about Huge Fry. It talks about the 3 tribes that Shiver, Fry, and Big Man descend from. This is not the same thing as the fucking Huge Fry shit, right? This is talking about the 3 tribes. The Onaga clan, Shivers, and like the Shark clan, I think. I can't remember the actual name. And then Big Man and the Manta Ray. Am I wrong? Silver, back me up if you can. Am I on the right track here? Am I off the rails right now? I'm not wrong? Okay, because look, if we look back at the fucking sunken scroll before this ugly ass text popped up, there's the Onaga clan symbol, Shiver's clan, and then Big Man's clan right there. That's what those 3 lights are referring to.
DJ Octavio would fly the new Octobot, and the new Agent 3 would control the giant sweeper arm in order to clean up all the gunk off of Mr. Grizz. Eventually, after cleaning and storing enough of the gunk, they are able to fire a massive laser in order to completely obliterate.
That's not a laser. That's not a laser.
Mr. Grizz and see him flying off into space. Our new and
What? Where do you see that?
obliterate Mr. Grizz and see him flying off into—
Where the fuck do you see that? The man blows up. He explodes. He goes kablooey. Where do you see Mr. Grizz flying off into space? Unless you're talking about the credits sequence, but he's just floating. He explodes here.
to space. Our new and unlikely heroes have done it and saved the day and also the entire planet from their impending doom. Mr. Grizz had been defeated and there seems to be no more threats for the Inklings and Octolings alike. However, even defeated, Mr. Grizz—
Look, there he is. He's right there.
still
Look.
floats aimlessly in space to this day.
He didn't fucking... Oh my god, you're fucking stupid, bro.
Filled out with color chips. The Octoling will jump into the Memverse and collect color chips, which are pieces of their memories that they can remember and fill out their palette, so that way their entire memory can be restored.
Silver, you're the lore guru. Is this true? I don't know enough for sure, so I'm relying on you. Is he cooking or is he capping? All that was true? All right.
The whole point is to make your way all the way to the top of the spire in completing challenges and missions, because as you go through repetitive floors and repetitive challenges, it helps your memory stick better, at least according to Marina. Marina had to do a lot of research and digging from Kamabo Co., which is the organization that Commander Tartar ran, and in order to do so, she couldn't do it all alone, so she hired a group of programmers and developers in order to help her program.
Bitch, where? Where the fuck are these other programmers and developers at? Who are these other programmers and developers, man?
This digital world. Something obviously went haywire that brought Agent 8 and Pearl and lots of other characters into this world as well, including Oct. This is that Octoling that was good friends with Marina, but she had been sanitized. Also does not have her memories. But then this leads us to explore the tower until eventually we reach the top and find Marina herself. She seemed to be under the influence of some type of mind-controlling device, and after freeing her, we get to see the main
this all seems pretty accurate so far.
An antagonist this time around, being Order. Marina explains that Order is an AI that went rogue, who could have imagined, and apparently it wants to use grace.
Order, correct me if I'm wrong, Order is not an AI. Order is a fucking virus. It is a virus. It is not an AI. Okay, look at me, Nintendo Land. It is a virus. Oh, Order is an AI? They fucking structured him as a fucking virus or some shit. Never mind then.
And then Agent 8 and the rest of the gang finally reach the top floor where they find the Overlorder, which essentially is just a giant ink octopus with 8 balls.
So we're just not going to talk about the other bosses. Got it.
Eyes. Then the Overlorder charges up a massive wave of grayscaling, but at the very last second, Act jumps in order to hit a...
Did he just say act, bro? He did not just say act. Act, bro. What the fuck? It's Oct. It is Oct. It is a play of the fucking German, version, the German translation of 8. It is not act. It's Oct. Bro, fuck off.
It's kind of corny, but you know, it's Splatoon. Marina and Act whip up a brand new...
He said it again, bro. He said act again.
Song on the DJ station in order to hype up Pearl and Agent 8. And Pearl once again uses her Princess Cannon Killer Wave in order to completely obliterate the Overlorder until we find out that it's just a small little octopus. His name was Smollusk and he was literally just completing his original task. Because of course, Marina at first wanted a world of order, a world of peace, but then she realized it's impossible. There has to be a little bit of chaos in everyday life. The more trips we continue to take up the tower, Smollusk starts to learn his new role in this whole metaverse.
Yeah, DJ Deadfish from Octoland. Oh man. Alright fellas, I have a lot to say about this video. It's so bad, man. But I'm gonna let you guys I'm gonna let you guys decide. We're gonna be using the famous Costco guy scale. Is it a boom like a Costco chicken bake, or a doom like a double chunk chocolate cookie? Start voting now. Congratulations, guys. This video was an utter fucking failure. Nintendo Land makes some fucking sloppy ass content, man. Oh. No way, bro. Holy shit. Oh my god. He left a comment in pinned on his comment section. He's like, okay, let me say that this is not supposed to cover every super small detail and backstory of every single character. I see a lot of people thinking that this is covering the general story of all 3 games. For those that might not be super familiar with it, if I was to cover every tiny little detail, it would almost be 5 hours, and there's a video out there for that already. Which, if you guys are looking to find a video that's like actually good and better than what this motherfucker has to like say, watch the fucking 5-hour version by this creator named Jext. They actually made an entire fucking timeline explaining all the lore that exists from Splatoon. And they do a really good job of it. So if you really want a good video that talks about the entire timeline, like, this is the best one to do that. But this motherfucker is so atrociously— shut the fuck up. Dude is so fucking stupid, bro. I don't know how he managed to cram 43 minutes of this nonsense in one video. But, like, here's the thing, right? And I'll pull this up on my... I made a video months ago talking about Nintendo Land and how stupid he is. But I used this tweet here to base my video from that. And this video was never called this. He called it the entire Splatoon history explained. So take that how you will. Take that how you will. But the man realized that he fucked the entire story up, that people started like clowning on him in the comment section. So he had to change the video's title to The Fall of Man and the Rise of Squid. I hadn't even noticed this when I first made the video, but seeing it now, I'm just like, I'm laughing, man. This man is such a joke. And going now to like even more recently, if you go to his channel and you take a look at his community posts, he posts this entire fucking wall of actual text. This man is a joke. I don't know how this dude has 300,000 subscribers. All 300 of these dudes should be coming to me because I deliver quality content. But yeah, Nintendo Land, I know you're probably not going to watch this actually, but you're a fucking joke and you should quit YouTube. Because even if you call this a hobby and your job, you're doing a pretty piss poor job at it. And the only thing you have to prove to this is that you keep making several, and I mean several, fucking Nintendo Direct videos, Switch 2 videos. What the fuck is this? Yeah, actually, what the actual fuck is that? What is this? He's making all this shitty content, bro. There's another Nintendo Direct video, 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 another Nintendo Direct. It just goes on, man. It just goes on and on and on. And he's using this shitty Switch render. So when you go into your community post and you say that it's not fucking clickbait to talk about like the Switch 2, that is clickbait, my friend. That is legitimate fucking deceiving your own community, because there is no information on whether or not this is going to be an actual Switch 2. There's no information on what the fucking console is going to look like. There is absolutely no news on when a Nintendo Direct is going to happen. There is nothing. You could assume based on previous years, based on what they've done before, but those are it. Those are assumptions. But when you look at the actual titles of your videos, if you look at the actual titles of your videos, you are doing this in a way to deceive your fucking audience. You say there's no goddamn audience. You say like when there's 30,000 views on your Switch 2 video that there's an audience. Bro, those are the people you fucking clickbaited into watching your shitty content, okay? You have no riz, you have no bitches, your videos are mid, your videos are fucking garbage, and you should fucking quit the internet entirely. Because the only reputation you're gonna have is to start looking like this dumb motherfucker.